Okay, welcome back. So it is 4 a.m. in the morning. We thought we'd do a bit of student hour, a bit of student cooking, kind of, you know, some kind of food that you're kind of just like craving.
Okay.
You know, and that kind of thing. And I've got a couple of dishes, you've got a couple of dishes.
Okay.
So tell me a little bit about yourself first.
So I'm based in London.
Yeah.
I originally was born in Hong Kong.
Okay, right.
Then so I moved to Australia when I was in teenage. I went back to Hong Kong to work for 10 years. And,
right.
And then moved to Paris and then for 3 years in London.
Wow.
So I'm in London for
travelled well.
8 years now. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I started. I've been working in finance for the last many years.
Right.
20 years probably. Not 20 years, sorry. 18 years I've been working in finance.
Okay.
I had enough in April, so I quit my job, start Ginger Parsley.
Right.
So Ginger Parsley we start Ginger Parsley in September. I start Ginger Parsley in September. And so it's been 2 months.
And what do you do in Ginger and Parsley?
So Ginger and Parsley do premium frozen meals. We use, we use organic vegetables, grass-fed meats, and then sustainably sourced fish. The reason why I started because I have a lot of friends that are mums.
Right.
And some, especially first-time mum, they struggle to cook.
It's a big change, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. And even though
have you got children yourself?
Not yet.
No, right.
Not yet. But I feel like they struggle. But then they most of the time I saw them order some takeaway or get some ready meals from somewhere, but they're not really healthy or nutritious.
Right. Yeah.
So I think I want to do frozen meals that are using good quality ingredients that are tasty.
Yeah.
So they can just have it in the freezer. Yeah. Because the reason why I do frozen meal because once I cook, everything goes into the.
Do you do the cooking?
Yes, I do the cooking.
Right. So you're right in the front of it.
Yes. So I have help as well at the beginning. So I have consultant chef to help me to how to work around in a professional kitchen. But now it's mainly me cooking. Hopefully I can hire someone soon, but at this moment it's just mainly me.
So you're just kind of growing the business?
Yes.
Really?
The first two months was quite slow. This month starting to be better. We sell in the market, so it kind of good to sell in the market, just kind of get the feedback from customers saying, oh wow, they love it, they like it, and they see the product. So it kind of boosting my confidence as well.
Great.
Sometimes when you start a business alone,
it's hard. No, sure. Oh well, let's do some cooking. So what are you going to cook for us?
I don't know.
Let me move this side,
so
and I'll.
The beef salad. I'm doing beef salad and the garlic scallop.
Nice. Sounds good to me.
So shall I start to beef? So this recipe actually coming from my family. I have a really big family in London.
Right. Okay.
Not London, sorry. In Australia.
Right. Whereabouts in Australia?
Sydney.
Okay.
So my uncle has a very famous Thai restaurant in Sydney called Thai Nation.
Right.
And so I learned all the Thai cooking from him. This is one of his.
So Farmers & Co have sent us some beautiful sirloin beef here. I mean, it looks fab.
Shall we do just
really
one?
Good. Just one, I think it's fine. Yeah.
I want to marinate them with something.
Okay. We've got some containers here. Do you want one of these?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Some really big wine. Just for a few minutes.
Okay. So just marinate it in a little red wine.
Yeah, it's kind of make the taste more intense.
Right.
And then kind of soften a little bit. Because we're gonna when we cook on the stove, we're gonna be just sear it slightly, and then gonna cook it further with the lime juice. So make it very tender.
Nice.
And then the wine will make it much more tender and tasty.
Okay.
Okay, so can I have a mixing bowl for the salad?
Yep.
And I can start chopping this up.
Your legs. There's a nice big mixing bowl there.
Can I have a really sharp
I'll give you a sharp knife. Is that okay for you? Yeah. Great.
So I think the beef salads, the lemongrasses. I'm quite glad that nowadays when I'm in London and in the UK, you can quite easily find lemongrass. When I first came to London, it's not.
Yeah. Not as easy to get a hold of.
No.
Do you want me to sort that out for you? Yeah. Give it a clean. How many do you need?
I need all of them because you don't usually use the last bit of the lemongrass. Yeah, just to chop it very fine.
So is it quite daunting to make that leap from secure job to own business?
No, I love it. I enjoyed it.
Just went for it.
Yeah, because I think working in finance is more daunting.
Right.
I think the daunting bit is just financially. You feel like, oh, when I'm going to get my orders, you know, that's probably the most daunting bit. But
did you have to do a lot of market research before you?
Yes, you know, I think in London, we're quite lucky. We have really good support. Like when I start my business, I have went to British Library and they have there is an IP center that if you join a member, you can join a member for free. And then once you join, all the research materials available for you.
Right.
They do offer a lot of help.
Yeah.
And also there's a lot of startup company helping you to grow your startup.
Yeah.
So it's quite amazing.
Good. And what's the aspiration with the company? Where would you like to be with it in 5 years?
Yeah, my vision for the company is first helping women, families, women. So once my business grows, I wanted to offer flexible working hours. Yeah. So, you know, mom doesn't need to give up the job. Yeah. Once they have babies, they can still have their, you know, career.
Sure. Sure. Yeah.
And then another thing is, you know, I also, you know, reduce waste is something that I'm quite passionate about. So reducing like packaging or food waste, that's something I'm passionate about. So I would like to do more on that. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
So one of the reasons I only deliver to people in London because it's just that I don't want to send it by post or anything. No. And then they end up with a big box of things to keep those things cold. So that's why I limit my areas to London, even though like it might be less sales, but then I believe in just reducing the waste.
Well, I suppose London, there's so many people there. There's plenty of work, plenty of customers in London, isn't there?
Yeah. So hopefully in 5 years' time, I can expand out in London.
Right.
As well as doing more.
It's quite an exciting city for food, London, isn't it? There's a lot going on.
I think we were quite spoiled in London. Food amazing, and it's difficult to have a food business in London as well because
very expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, expensive and actually quite competitive. And the cost is too like renting a kitchen is quite expensive.
Yeah. I'll get rid of those for you. Put makeup on. Hi, fella. That's okay. You're back. Yeah. You get a nice kit.
2.5 hours.
What have you been doing?
Do you know, I was up watching something on the TV.
I see. Might get your own knife out, yeah. Seems you know.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, that's alright. There's a lot of lemongrass, isn't it?
Yeah. I like it a lot of lemongrass and then with other, you know, mint and coriander. It's kind of really a lot of like fragrance.
Yeah.
From
So you're kind of using the coriander more like a salad leaf than a...
yes.
Yeah, nice.
I can't live without coriander. It's one of my favorite. You help me picking that.
Yeah, of course I will. No problem at all. You okay with induction?
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
you're
our
right.
kitchen we use the induction as well.
Yeah.
Oh, the train for that.
The chopping? So we power on.
I just said that I've been.
That's alright, it's alright. You're not alone, I wouldn't worry about that. There we go. Is that enough?
Yeah, for one second, yes.
Yeah.
And then lime juice. Tea.
Okay.
So you can cook your.
Yeah? You want me to? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. I don't want to steal your pan though, that's the only thing. Okay.
What are you going to make?
Well, I'm going to make like a chorizo frittata.
Oh, yes.
And it's something that I just need to squeeze in here. I like to cook with chorizo. I think it gives really good, big flavours. I'm just going to wait and get them.
Where do you get good chorizo here?
Well, we have lots of people who make it around here, but then there's also, you know, there's some great places where you can get it like really authentic Spanish, but then you can get a lot of local butchers who are starting to make it themselves as well. Okay. Right, so I thought I'd make a frittata really quick, simple, easy, cheap. Okay, so let's get myself a chopping board. Okay, so get the pan hot, get some chorizo. I always think the idea. Do you cook with chorizo very often?
Not really.
No?
No.
So Spanish cured sausage, loads of paprika, loads of garlic in there. Gonna dice it and fry it off and get some flavour coming through. If I can. And then we'll get it into the oven to finish.
Is that all?
Well, got a little bit to do, not too much though. Doesn't take long. Some sugar just in that cupboard there. This one here. So a little bit of oil in there. Kind of get the whole thing going. And then I've got some cooked potatoes. And I'm just going to kind of break them. so that they fry up into the chorizo. It's almost like a bit like a hash, really. Okay. Right, yeah, that's quite enough. Good. Right, a little bit chilly for me. Steak smells good. So this is the first time you've been up to the Lake District?
No, second
Oh, you've
time.
been up before?
But never been up so north.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a long way up here, isn't it?
Yeah. Actually, the train is quite fast. It's 3 hours. It's okay. I really like it. But I arrived like in the afternoon yesterday.
Okay.
And then it gets up really early nowadays, so I couldn't.
Yeah, so you've had a bit of time to wander around.
Yeah.
Good.
If I have the energy after this, I'll go.
Well, there'll be snow on the mountain tops when the sun comes up.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's pouring down with rain at the moment, but we don't worry about that because we're not in the rain. So, eggs. So I'm going to whisk these eggs together. Really simple dish, this. Kind of probably, I think we'll do a 2 egg frittata on this one. So good free range hen's eggs. There we go. And then I'm just going to find a whisk. Whisk this together. Little season, touch of salt, touch of pepper. There we go. Right, so what we should find is all the fats from the chorizo start to seep out into the potatoes. Potatoes kind of act like sponges. Try not to burn you. And then in with the eggs.
It's smelling really good once the egg get into the chorizo.
Okay. And then some coriander stalk. Sprinkle that on. And then maybe a spring onion for a bit of raw crunch.
It's telling my spring onion.
Yeah, just one. And then this will take about 4 minutes in the oven, and then it's done. Okay. That's it. I'm just going to pop that straight in the oven. That's on 180, so that'll only take 4 minutes. So it'll be nice and quick. That steak smells beautiful. Yes, it is.
So
Okay, so
in that we have
Yes.
lemongrass,
yeah,
coriander, shallots, mint.
yeah,
So I'm mincing.
and your lemongrass.
Yeah.
Loads of lemongrass. Yeah, yeah.
Loads of lemongrass, so it can be a lot
Nice.
curry.
Is this finished with?
Yes.
Yeah, I can get rid of that. I'll do some tidying, clear away for you. Alright.
Yeah, Don't touch my lemon. So now what we do is slice this
Okay.
very thinly.
You okay? Do you want this one? It's a bit sharper. A bit bigger knife might help. Oh, that's better. Isn't it? So the style of food that you cook, is it does that reflective in what you serve your customers, or do you create for them?
No, because we do frozen meals, so
Yeah.
like this probably won't. This definitely not going to
No.
be able to be frozen. So we do like I do both Asians and European meals.
Yeah.
So that's why ginger and parsley, ginger
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Asians and parsley.
Right. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I
And
love.
what do you prefer?
I actually like both.
Right.
Like,
So if you were going to cook like your last meal, what would your last meal be?
my last meal was this.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was like practicing it. So I don't know this.
No, I mean if your last ever meal, what would
last
that
ever
be?
meal. The last one. I don't know. I love every food. It's hard to pick. But I don't cook too. So I'm doing this, cutting this, and then I need to mix it now.
Okay. Do you want a nice plate for that?
Yeah, not yet because I still need to. I need your help.
Okay, no problem.
That's interesting. I think I might need more lime.
Some more lime?
Yeah, is that possible?
Yeah, we can go. Can someone grab us a couple more limes? If that's possible. And then we'll stick some, I'm afraid, it's about use.
How are we doing the time?
We are 4:30.
Okay.
Halfway, which is good. Oh, thank you very much, John. See? There we go.
Do you mind sliding this?
Sure.
Half
Just slices?
Yeah.
Yep.
The lime juice would cook the meat a bit further.
Right? Yeah, of course, yeah. So you've underdone it to that point on purpose because you then want to cure it a little bit. Yeah. Good. Do you want that in the salad?
Not yet.
No.
So mix it a little bit. And if you can cut a few, like tomatoes.
Yeah, in half, quarters.
Half would be perfect.
Okay.
And then this is the fish sauce.
Yeah,
That was
okay.
sugar in it.
So you want that up to the boil?
Yeah, just melting.
Got it. Yep, that's fine, it'll come up to the boil. Is that enough tomatoes?
Yeah,
Yeah, no problem. Spring onions?
spring onions for next one. So
Okay. These over here. Okay. very quick, very simple, but very, very yummy. So what we'll do is I'll just pop it on here for us to try. Wow, it looks amazing.
It's quite easy to make.
But some great flavours in there, I can tell.
And then
Flavours in there, I can tell.
and then
Brilliant.
it looks pretty.
Okay. That looks lovely. Right, a little bit of watercress on top of there. Nice and vibrant, fresh and healthy. Beautiful. Great. I'll move this out of the way. Shall I move this?
Yes.
Done with that. Great. That looks really good.
So I
Okay.
like in Paris I make this program a couple of times for my girlfriends and they
Yeah.
love it and they do it now for the dinner party.
Oh, okay.
It's because it's quite easy to make and it's fresh.
Yeah. It looks lovely. Really, really nice.
So moving on to
So what we're making now?
so the garlic
Some of the
scallop.
fish sauce?
Done. Thank you. Do you want to taste it?
Yeah, no, definitely. Tell me taste this. I know John will be after that.
Definitely.
Yeah. Come and have a taste, John.
Looks amazing.
Does it?
Thank you. I haven't
So the beef salad, it's loads of lemongrass, isn't there?
Yeah.
Mint, coriander, and then fish sauce boiled up with sugar in it. More lime juice.
That is really good. That is right up my street.
Is it?
Yes, thank you. It's so fresh, isn't it? And it's like at this time of the day, or something.
That is really good.
Thank you.
Right now.
See, that's worth staying up for, isn't it?
It was. Hurry up.
And I've had the sleep.
Yeah. That wakes you up. That's good. That lime.
Good thing, hasn't it?
I think the lime and the fish sauce is working. Barry, that'll get you going.
Could do a bit
Can't
more
wake
fish
you
sauce.
up. Sorry?
Could do a bit more fish sauce.
Okay.
Oh, this spicy.
Too spicy for you? No.
It's like at this time of day.
Right, yeah, sure.
It helps.
I'm not really sure what time of day it is, if I'm honest.
You didn't say for-
Well, yeah, I'm not really sure what my body is saying. What can I help you with?
If you can mince that would be perfect.
Yeah, of course. How much?
All of them.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. See you in a bit.
That's all
Yeah.
we had to see.
Yeah. Right.
Any chance I can have some white pepper?
White pepper. I'll have a look. Might just be black pepper in the mill. Yeah, there's no white. No, I think it might just be black pepper, I'm afraid.
That's all right.
In the mill, which is there. Sorry.
I prefer to use white pepper for seafood. I don't
Right.
know. What do you think? Like black pepper is a bit overpowering.
Yeah. It's a lot stronger, I think.
Yeah.
But so we're on scallops, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. This is a serious amount of garlic.
Yes. It's got garlic scallop, that's why.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you offered to help.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, fair enough. Takes a
But,
while, doesn't it?
Parsley can get rid of the smell of garlic, isn't it?
I think when you eat it.
I'm very bad with hands.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I never tried. Someone told me that.
Yeah, no, I
Maybe
knew
next
about
time.
eating it, but I don't know about. I don't know about.
Because you can try after this.
Yeah. I think I'm on baking hour next, so obviously John's going to be doing all the kneading, all the shaping, all the working, because otherwise I'll have garlic on my hands. And then he's on knife skills, I believe. Isn't that right, John? Isn't that right, John? Wake up!
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef, yeah. Okay. Nice scallops.
Yeah, they're huge.
They look
Where
good.
did you get them from?
They've come from Selfridges. There's a pop-up seafood stand there. Barry, what are they called again?
So they're from UK, these scallops?
Yeah.
Huge.
It's a long time ago, wasn't it? We talked fish. John, what time were you here?
7 o'clock last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, we're watching it.
South Bank Fish have got a pop-up in Selfridges, and they've very kindly helped get the fish over to here.
Wow.
So yeah, no, beautiful, really good scallops.
This one.
So you've just coated the scallops in corn flour,
Yeah.
and that's been seasoned up just with black pepper or salt
Black
and pepper.
pepper and salt.
Okay.
So I don't mix my batter with water because it kind of makes it a bit lighter.
Okay.
So seafood, I think it's nice not to eat the batter, just
Yeah.
seafood instead.
Okay. So do you want all this chopping? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And fry them. I need your help again with the
Yeah, no problem. So power on, select the hob, and then full power. Ready?
I'll remember next time.
Yeah, yeah. And so what's next for your company?
So now we have a range of frozen meals that
Yeah.
targeting at F1s, and also we have children's meal. So next step for us is for me is to launch a range of meals that are targeting at women's health, like high in irons, for example,
Yeah.
women that are
I think high in iron is a big thing, isn't it?
women that, especially after they have babies,
Yeah.
they don't have time to cook for themselves,
Yeah.
and they don't.
My wife's victim of that all the time.
Yeah,
I'm always telling her she needs to look after herself as well.
exactly. I think women need to look after themselves
Yeah.
quite a lot, in terms of how they eat.
Mm.
And so with high in irons, different nutritions. I'm working with a nutritionist to come up with those meals.
Right.
So that will be hopefully next month.
Okay.
Launching next month.
Not long then.
Yeah.
So into the new year.
Yeah.
Good time to start marketing that, isn't it?
Yeah. Exactly. I imagine January will be quite quiet.
Well, I don't know, because everyone will be kind of trying to eat good, healthy food.
True.
You never know. It's
So,
hard to know when you're in your early years, sort of the first year or two. The
yeah.
patterns are hard to predict.
Exactly. So what's your plan for New Year then?
Me? Oh, well, the app is continuing to grow from strength to strength. We've had a fantastic day. First half we've trended on Twitter and kind of all sorts of stuff. Really, so we're talking to lots of companies about how we all work together next year. So it's kind of there's a lot going on with the app, which is great.
So what's your plan for next year for your app?
So new program content, weekly cookery program. So I'm going to start next week cooking my own live cookery show. Each week bringing in different guests, chatting about different things. A condensed hour-long version of what we've been doing today.
And cooking
Cooking 2 to 3
48
dishes. Yeah. 2 to 3 dishes, interviewing somebody, having a chat, having a cook, and just kind of chewing the fat really on you know, food and the food world and what we're cooking, what's nice, what's fresh, what's, you know, in season and things like that. And then we'll be looking at doing some shows overseas, and like John wants to get out and cook. John likes to cook out and about, more than in the kitchen.
Earlier.
Yeah. So he likes to grab a hob and a little table and cook wherever he can really. So we'll be doing lots more of that programming. And then working, yeah. It's what I wanted to create. I wanted to create a channel where we could create the kind of programs we want to make, and we think people want to watch.
Yeah.
So more of that.
What do you think about, like, there's a lot of cookery shows.
There is.
So how do you define?
Well, we don't fight it. We help promote more of that programming. So we sit and we find all the best content that's out there, where we bring it home onto the app, so that people aren't searching through all, you know, the waves of kind of rubbish that is out there.
Do you have sorry.
No, not at all. So our aim is to just find great content for people to watch, and then we blend that with content we want to make.
Do you have a specific target, like targeting a specific type of audience, or?
Well, we very much know our audience, and we're quite engaged with our audience, so we have a good understanding of who our demographic is, and we try and talk to them as much as possible and find out what they want to watch, and then we kind of measure the analytics on what they are watching, what they aren't watching, so that we make sure.
So what is not watching?
What is not watching?
What they're not watching?
Oh, I don't know.
When you are on the show?
What do they not watch? Some of the older stuff is kind of falling away a little bit at the moment. I think it's kind of getting that balance between, I want to watch that because I haven't seen that for 20 years. It's getting that balance, you know, like even sort of Jamie Oliver's first programmes, when he's Naked Chef, 20 years old, are out there, and people still like to watch those, which I think is great.
I quite like to watch those.
Yeah. So they're on there, and that's what we, you know, he's changed a lot over the years, and it's quite interesting to see him at the beginning. What can I help you with?
I'm just getting like.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to have a library of, you know, all the.
Yeah, so a lot of things get archived, but we very much want to cook live. We like to cook in a live environment, and that's kind of how we do it. So, you know, I will even just sort of cook lunch and film it and show people what we're doing.
Yeah.
So you're deep frying the scallops. Wow.
Correct. I normally use squid.
Yeah,
That's my
sure.
first time using scallops.
Yeah. Okay. Are you okay with the fork there? Yeah. John Fell's favourite, these scallops.
Love scallops.
You love a scallop, don't you? Can I help you? Are you okay?
Yeah, okay.
You're in
Do you
control.
think I need help?
No, I don't want us to stand here idle. That's quick.
Yeah. So you see the basket?
Super crispy, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't, I don't normally put water.
No. Okay.
So we can work on the sauce.
So are you done with that? Do you want me to take that away?
Thank you.
Thanks.
We can use the.
You want another pan?
No, we can use
You're all right?
this. So now it's quite quick and easy as well, this one, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to these. You're back on heat. You got the heat on, yeah? Oh, great.
So I'm just going to fry the sauce. So
Yeah.
garlic.
Okay. Do you want the garlic in now? So 2 bulbs of garlic.
And then some. I usually use white pepper.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And then some salt. A lot more salt. It's salty.
Right. And where is this dish sort of typically from? Is this Cantonese?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know because everyone does it like
Yeah.
in the Thai restaurant. I think it's the Asian
Right, okay.
dish. I think usually we use squid and you can find it like either with garlic sauce or salt and pepper. Depends on where you are.
Yeah.
So if you're in Thailand, then you have a bit more chili in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Or that's quite easy. You can fry different things to make it work. It's quite easy. Not so much easy.
Has it got you? Dear. Okay. It's absorbed up there, hasn't it?
Yeah. Have you had that dish before with squid?
I've had it before, I think, but I'm not sure whether I've had it sort of cooked like this. So I'm looking forward to it. A lot more fresh ingredients. Kind of feeling this is more authentic than I might have tried.
It's more like cooked by a Cantonese.
Yeah. I would imagine sort of our Chinese restaurants in the UK are very disconnected, a long way from the kind of Cantonese food that you might
I think
have had at home.
I think there are one or two like in Chinatown, of course, they're not really Cantonese food.
Right.
Like they do have a few restaurants there.
Yeah.
But my favorite one is in Mayfair called Mayfair Gardens.
Right, okay.
So I think the ingredients are quite fresh what they use, and then the dim sum there, it's amazing.
Right.
Yeah. I love that restaurant. So I kind of fried it until it's a bit more brown.
Okay. Is that kind of taking the heat out of the garlic a bit?
Yeah. They're more crispy as well.
Yeah?
I just say I'm a mess.
It's alright, it's alright. We have a good old clear down. John Fell's next. Couldn't be any worse than him.
That's good, so I
And
can't
then,
make
are
any
you
mess.
late? What are you going to cook?
I'm
Baking, aren't we? We're doing a bit of baking. Baking hour. We kind of figured there's an awful lot of bakers out there doing what we're doing and pulling a 24-hour shift, so we thought we ought to join them really.
And I'll add back the scallop.
Scallops back in. Nice.
Garnish.
Yeah, I'll take that for you.
Thank you. It's done. Am I on time?
Brilliant. I think you possibly are.
Okay.
Yeah. It's looking that way.
On track.
Brilliant. Yeah. Is that everything?
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much. It's been
Thank
lovely
you.
to cook with you. I've really enjoyed it. I definitely want to try these scallops. And now John Fell will want to try these. John? Beautiful. Let's see what it tastes like.
As a cook.
Wow. I just think with all this garlic. John, are you? You won't like them, John. No. Beautiful. Lovely with the scallops. Okay. Garlic's kind of gone almost a little bit sweet. Lovely.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Like that.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
That's been absolutely lovely. Thank you very much. It's been
enjoyed it.
an
Thank
absolute
you.
pleasure. Good luck with the business.
Thank you very much.
I'll keep my eyes peeled for you. Alright, so we're going to get cleared down and then myself and John Fell are going to be doing a bit of baking. I might even let John...